Here is how to use Blackboard and the learning modules. First, let's look at some general Blackboard features. The paper clip over on the left, that gives you some accessibility options. Over on the right, you have two tabs, My Blackboard or Courses. If you click on the tab on the right, Courses, that'll show all the courses you're signed up for. And if you have a number in the little red box by the drop-down arrow, that means you have some sort of message waiting for you. Now let's go inside Social Media, COM 1400. First, you'll notice the menu bar is on the left of the course screen. At the top, our announcements. Click on those to learn the latest throughout the semester. In second place, during the first week, will be Getting Started sections. That'll help you to get acclimated to Blackboard and this course. Weekly info will move into second place after the first week. So go ahead and click on Weekly Learning Modules. Here's what the cover page of Week 1 looks like. Every cover page will give you a glimpse of what's happening that week. Each week there's reading, featured social media, our discussions, and homework. Now for Week 1, the cover page tells us that our featured media is blogging and Facebook. Now to get inside the learning module, click on the title at the top. Now here's what the module may look like. It'll look something like this. But on different computers and in different browsers, the exact screen will look slightly different. On the left, you can see that there is a table of contents for the learning module. You can click on any of the items in the table of contents to get to that section. If the page does not automatically load in your browser, you can click on Click to Launch, and you also have the option of clicking here in the top. Now notice where it says page 1 of 4, page 2 of 4, that aligns with which item of the table of contents you're on. When you're in the reading assignment area, if you click through, this is the screen you'll see. You'll notice Week 1, there are 3 online articles to read, and you click each of the links to read them. Now let's say you've come back and you would like to work on the next section of the learning module. So either click on page 2 of 4, or click over on the item in the left in the table of contents, and in this case the second item in the table of contents is Featured Social Media. And the page that comes up will look something like this. Now the first week, the featured social media is blogging and Facebook. So the blogging section walks you through setting up your EduBlog account. EduBlog is a subset of WordPress, and WordPress is one of the most widely used content management, blogging, and web tools used in the world. And then below that are tips to set up your Facebook privacy, so that as the course goes on, you make sure that your classmates and me only see what you want us to see. And by the way, did you know that if you do not adjust your Facebook settings, one of the defaults in Facebook is to let friends' apps read your data? So there are some apps that could be on a friend's Facebook you don't even know about. It's very important to adjust your settings. Okay, now let's say you've clicked on number 3 on the table of contents, Class Discussion. And you'll notice that Week 1, the class discussion has 2 parts. Part 1 is where you introduce yourself. Part 2 is where you comment. Where will you be doing this introducing and commenting? The link is given right here in Blackboard. You'll click through to our blog. And if you need help, there are the links for how to. And then the 4th section in the table of contents is homework. The top half of the page in homework gives you a description of what that week's homework assignment is. The bottom half is where you actually submit the homework. You have 2 ways you can submit the homework. One is click on Write Submission and then you type right into Blackboard. Or if you want, you can work on your homework ahead of time in a Word document and then save that file to your computer, and then when you come into Blackboard, attach the file. Please note, Blackboard has this Add Comments area. Don't use it. It does not work right. So now you've worked on your homework. You have 3 options. One is you go, oh, I don't want to save that. Cancel. If you like what you've done so far, but you're only part way done, then click on Save as a Draft. And if you're all done and you want to send it through to me, click on Submit. If you have any questions, contact me at lcrogers@ccri.edu.